My name is Eileen Para. I decided to make a more of a personal video for the 6 feet apart project that we had to do. So I want to talk about mostly my experience. I decided not to interview anybody because I kind of just want to share my story, what I went through during COVID. So when everything happened, um, um, the news and we're like, oh, we have 2 weeks off of work. Everybody was scared, like we toilet paper for some reason, like that was what everything was running out of. We were just like going crazy, or everybody was just going crazy. And was I was all right with the fact that we weren't working because we were still getting paid from unemployment. A lot of us were. We were very lucky to have gotten unemployment. Unlike some people did not get lucky, but I was okay enough that I was getting paid a little bit, something. Not as if I was working for it full time, like at the daycare, but I was getting something. So, and I'm at home, so I was just like, okay, whatever. Um, so I was okay for there for a while, and then we opened up the daycare again. So I was working at the daycare, and I had ended up I was like, look, I'm not doing. I think I'm gonna go get tested. And, well, I don't think you don't need to because you don't have a fever. And then I was like, no, I think I need to because I'm around a lot of kids and I work with babies. I'm in the infant room. I was an infant room teacher. So I decided I'm like I'm gonna go to get tested, and she was like, all right, go get tested just to give you a peace of mind. So I go and get tested, and so I did not, I did not give COVID to anybody at all. So thank God that didn't happen. But I didn't give COVID to anybody, but people did. We had to close down the daycare, so we had to close down 2 weeks because I got COVID. It was, it wasn't that. It was pretty bad for me. Um, I At first I got a runny nose, a headache. I had chills. That's what kind of gave me the indicator that I might have COVID. Was I had chills and my eyes were hurting. So then, after that started happening, I also started like as the days progressed, I couldn't breathe. Like I would go like, and the thing that kind of sucked the most for me was I couldn't smell. Also, I had spent my 21st birthday in my room by myself all day because I had COVID, like on my birthday, my 21st birthday. Um, so um, after I finished my 2 weeks, the daycare had opened again. They were like kind of pissed at me for like having them to go again the third day. I was the only one that was on unemployment after that, and some of them had gone back. Um, so at that point, I was like, I need to start looking for another job, and so there. I was making all right money there. It always depended on um, like, because there was a lot of news saying that outdoor would be open and then it was closing down and like all of this. It was always vice. It was just a lot changing. So sometimes I would make a good amount of money and other times I wouldn't, depending on the shift too. Like if you worked a certain like time. Um, so I was there for a while. But at the same time, I didn't feel like it was enough there because I had good days and I had like I had a good week or I had a bad week. I had a good week and I had a bad week, so I felt like I needed something that was more stable because usually waitresses have good weeks. Um, like if they have if it wasn't from COVID, they would always have like decent amount of like money. So then after that, that, that was around December. Um, this is I decided to talk about this personal thing that happened to me because it does affect a lot of people. Like people don't realize how much it affects you, like in general, or like COVID is actually a serious thing, and people don't understand that it's not something to play with, and it's not something that like you should social distance around, because if people think that it won't ever happen to them, like this will never happen to me, my family member will never pass away from it, but it happens. And um, January 14th, um, it was something that you don't expect to happen because you're just like, oh, it happened, but it happened. And it was very rough, you know, from the beginning to heal from that stuff. Still is till this day. It's only been like about 3 months, I think, at this point. Before. So, about 4 months. Um, it's something people, I mean, to be honest, it's just something people need to realize. Because you just see a lot of people going out to bars. You see a lot of people going out to restaurants all the time. Like, they don't understand how serious it is. If you're not vaccinated, stay home for social distance. Fully vaccinated. I got both of my shots. For that reason, my whole entire family got, like my cousins, my mother, my stepfather, my sisters, everybody got vaccinated. After that, or I should say, but yeah. And after my father had passed, I decided to let anything negative in my life go. So so after that, I quit and I was jobless for a couple. I was jobless for like a month. Um, I was alright because my mom. I had saved up and I lived with my mom, so that was alright for that amount of time, and I still needed to heal. So after that, I had gotten a job at another Mexican restaurant. Um, it was it's more of a takeout place, so I don't have to worry about whether I'm gonna make good money one week or money one not, because I just I'm on the cash register right now, and I do make a decent amount of money, so I was really happy because it's really hard to find a good paying job, especially when there's a pandemic going on. So I was very happy to have that job. Um, oh no no, actually, after I left the waitressing job, I had a job at Dave and Buster's. And that one, I was only there for a little bit because people were very close to me constantly. So I just felt so overwhelmed of a lot of people being around me. And then that's when I moved to the I completely forgot about me being at the other restaurant, but, or Dave and Buster's. But it's just it was like a lot of from my experience, a lot of people did not take precautions at restaurants. Our coworkers are always like with our masks off when we're talking to each other. Um, we're very close together, so it's just not safe, you know. So I learned a lot. I think with COVID, I learned a lot about how people can be very selfish. People don't really listen to rules, especially in the United States. We have had like the biggest problem, and Hispanic people too. Now that I'm gonna just speak on Hispanic people a little bit because we are. I heard a lot when the COVID was happening. I heard a lot of um, like Dios nos va a cuidar, Dios nos va a cuidar, and like all this stuff. But it's you gotta help yourself too. Not always leave it into God's hands because it is something serious, you know. But I did want to share this story, my personal story for my 6 feet apart, because I wanted to make more of a personal video because I feel like that I feel like I would have wanted to have to listen. If I was a kid that was born later, I would have wanted to listen to somebody's story that actually went through something and something did happen to see that everything will be okay. So I did decide to make this video because of it. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you and have a great summer to you. I enjoyed your class a lot, and